The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What is up? What's going on? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Boy, this market is this whole cryptocurrency atmosphere is crazy. So we're going to get into a little bit of that today, guys. We're going to get into some of that today. We just going to chop it up. But a lot going on, man. A lot going on. Got to protect ourselves out here, man. It's a dog-eat-dog world out here. People are getting dogged out right now. So we gotta protect ourselves, man. Morning, Elmo. How are you, brother? How are you, Seiko? We are up, brother. We are up and at it. We've been up, man. We ready to rock and roll this morning. Seiko saying good morning to everybody. Seiko, we giving 120, man. 120 or nothing, man. 120 or nothing, you know. But yeah, Elmo, good morning, man. I'm glad you up this morning, up and at it. You know, we grinding, always grinding. We got bodied yesterday, man. It was funny, man. Somebody came in here with some bots, man. We ended up with like 114 likes and like 90 something views. So Crypto Betty, good morning. How are you, man? I hope you're doing well. But yeah, that was funny, man. That was crazy, man. We had people all over the place, man. I think we got botted on Twitter because there was like 75, 80 views on Twitter. So I think we got botted on Twitter because, you know, we're streaming live in both places. So, but I'd rather have you guys over here on YouTube where we can talk. When we gonna fire Gary? Yo, Crypto Benny, man, you got about a year and a half left, man. And then he's out. You know, he's not gonna get fired. He's going to probably serve a year and a half. And then he's gonna go. You know, got to get through these elections. So he'll get fired after that. I think he knows he's got about a year and a half left. So he's kind of like he's just doing what he's doing right now, knowing that he's on his way out. XXI, what's up, brother? What's up, man? Seen you on the Spaces last night. You know, I think you were working because you didn't grab the mic, but I know you was listening. Driving now, can't participate. That's all right, Elmo, man. Get on that grind, man. Get on that grind. We all grinding today, man. Loving the market. Loving the market read. Yeah, the market is market's down, man. Market's getting crushed a little bit. You know, good buying opportunities for everybody, good DCA opportunities for everybody. We're gonna get into a little bit of that, you know, man. Guys, I tell you guys right now, man, my throat and head, I'm sick as hell, man. We're getting crushed. My allergies are tearing me up. We're getting crushed with these wildfires coming down here from Canada. So everything is like a haze around here. The wildfire smoke and all that stuff is getting pushed right at me. So yeah, it's crazy. it's like a big old haze, So these wildfires, man, in Canada are like coming, the smoke and everything coming right at us, tearing me up. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I was there. Always trying to support. Oh, I know you are. I seen you, man. I seen you. I was ready for you to grab the mic, but I figured you were busy. Yeah. Yeah, I was at my second job. I figured when you didn't grab the mic, I figured you were out grinding. So, what's up, Ken? Good morning. Good morning. Good early afternoon to you. I hope you're doing well. For sure. I'm just sick of the SEC. Yeah. There's a bill right now, Crypto Benny, that's getting ready to come out of the House for cryptocurrency regulation, digital asset regulation. And I think if that would have been passed already, I think that we would have Binance would have been in the situation they're in, but I don't think Coinbase would. CZ did some dirty stuff, man. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. CZ's been accused of doing some dirty stuff. And if he did anything close to what they say he did in these court filings, CZ's in trouble, man. Commingling assets, basically everything FTX did, they're accusing CZ of doing. So yeah, we have air quality warnings in Columbus. Yeah, I got them here too, man. Crypto Benny, man, and they're bad. Like I'm I'm kind of close, so like they're hazy as hell, tearing my allergies up, man. And air quality warnings all over the place, man. They're telling you not to hang outside too long, not to do any of that. But that doesn't really bother me. What bothers me is it's tearing my allergies up. So that's what's tearing me up right now, Crypto Benny, is my allergies. With all this smoke and air quality just tearing me up. But pre-markets look like crap. They look like crap today. I ain't gonna lie to you. They're in red. Futures don't look too hot. Markets kind of trading down right now. I think everybody's kind of holding off to see what these interest rate hikes or non-interest rate hikes are going to be. I think we're going to get a pause. This month here, and I don't think they're going to raise or lower interest rates. Clint, good morning, man. Glad to see you back. I missed you, man. Missed you running around in the chats, man. But I think we're going to get a pause. I think that we're going to kind of level this thing off for a little while. But don't be surprised if we get a pause this month, but an interest rate hike in July. That's on the table right now. That's the growing sentiment that's what's going to happen, is that we're going to get that interest rate pause in June, but we may see an interest rate hike in July, which will send these markets crazy. Clint, SEC's on the attack, man. We're gonna get into some of that because there's been some bigger news that's come out with Binance late last night. I want to get into. I'm gonna tell you guys before we even get into that, right? If you got any money on Binance, you better get it off, like ASAP, by like this stream. Been dealing with wife in the hospital. Take care of that business, Clint, man. Gotta take care of family, man. Family first, man. I agree. I think that just jumped on me. I agree. I think we'll get a pause. Yeah, I think we'll get a pause too this time. But I think in July, I think we'll get another increase. The job market is strong, and that's kind of what's allowing the Fed to continue to raise these interest rates. Is because the job market keeps coming in so strong. So as long as that job market's strong, then it gives them more runway to raise the interest rate. So, that that's why I think we'll get one in July. I think we'll get another strong jobs report. Family first, Clint. You know it, man. That's how we roll here, man. Take care of family first, everything else is second. I need to make my XRP off Binance. Ken, Binance US, Binance.com, Binance Global is good, but right now I wouldn't have anything on anything Binance. They're saying that Binance Global is good, but I don't trust anything Binance right now because CZ is actually getting sued himself. So there, when that happens, you don't really know. And there's whistleblowers inside of Binance US that are blowing the lid off of this investigation. Basically saying that CZ was running Binance US and that they were just figureheads, and so they got some whistleblowers inside Binance US that's getting ready to blow the lid off this thing, and that was in the court filings already. So it's this thing's gonna get crazy, man. Don't be surprised if you see CZ get charged criminally, like Sam. That could be coming down the road here pretty quick. Start running with a VPN. Clint, the VPN is one of the reasons why CZ is getting charged. He was allowing people on Binance to use VPNs, Binance US to use VPNs, and it's one of the reasons. It's one of the charges that he has. So I would stay the hell away from a VPN right now. The SEC is going after people who are using cryptocurrency exchanges that are allowing VPNs and people that are using them. This is one of the reasons why CZ got popped, was because of the VPN issue. I know, and they all say everything's cool. Yeah, that's what FTX said too, right? Everything's cool. Don't worry about it. So markets are looking all right. I mean, they're looking down, but they're looking okay. Wanted to kind of show you guys too what we have going on over here with Coinbase. If you guys are interested, I've been watching this stock since this whole thing played itself out. Right now it's at $52.76. It got crushed yesterday. It's actually starting to rebound this morning. It was down 12, almost 13% yesterday. So yesterday really was the buy-in opportunity. What are we going here? We're on the year to date. Let's go to the 5-day and see. Yesterday was your buying opportunity. Up in here, right up in this area right here, where it got down to the 447 level, 48 level. But this is still good opportunity. I don't think Coinbase is going anywhere. I don't think they're going to fold Coinbase up at all. But their stock is actually getting pounded. I think as we wake up this morning and these markets open up, I think Coinbase will get hit a little bit more on its price. I mean, it's starting to rebound a little bit in the after hours trading. But we'll see what happens when the market actually opens up and what happens, because the market yesterday closed this thing out at $51.61. So it did do a little bit better in after hours trading, but we'll see. I'm looking. I don't own any Coinbase stock, but if this thing gets down to around $45, I'm gonna probably jump in, just because I don't think that Coinbase is going anywhere. And just couple years ago, last bull run, this thing was up around $300. So if I can make it around 45 and cash out around 100, I probably will make that trade and just hang on to it until I can cash out around 100. But that'll probably be my move. But yeah, this thing got hit hard yesterday. We're talking 12-13% down. So it's an opportunity if you're willing to take the risk, right? Can anyone else find Anyone else find their YouTube acting strange? My YouTube was acting all right. It's a little behind. My notifications and everything else is a little behind. But it's acting all right. Even when people post videos, they come a little bit later than they usually do. So I think YouTube's it's running into a little bit of problem. Um, Smash that like button. Thank you, Clint. Thank you, Clint. Yeah, smash that like button, man. No issues with YouTube. Okay. So yeah, um, you know, Coinbase might be a good play, a good stock play, if you're into that, and you believe that Coinbase is going to beat this case, that stock will rebound, it'll come back, and you got a good opportunity to make a little bit of money there. You won't get rich, but you got a good opportunity to make a little bit of money right there. The market cap's actually coming up in crypto. It's sitting at 1,112,000,000,000 dollars. Yesterday we're sitting about 1,107,000,000,000 billion. The last time I looked, yesterday. So we're starting to see some money kind of flow back into the market a little bit. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing with everything that's going on. Yeah, probably just you might want to restart that. But yeah, so market's starting to flow back, money's starting to flow back into the market a little bit. So, that's a good thing, especially given all of the information that's coming out. Got Bitcoin sitting at 26.6. When this thing first popped off yesterday, with the past 2 days with Coinbase and Binance, Bitcoin dipped down into that 25 range. So it's starting to bounce back a little. You can see it's up about 3%, 3.6% on a 24 hours. So it's really starting to come back. Starting to build that level again at that 27,000 where it likes to sit. Ethereum's actually bounced back better than what I thought. I thought for sure that we would be sitting in the low 1800s to 1700 range with this, and it actually looks like it wants to try to push the 1900 level. So it's up about 2.3% on a 24 hour, but we'll see. We'll see what that volume looks like. The big one here, guys, is BNB. When I first woke up this morning around 5 a.m. my time, this thing was sitting around 270. So it gained $3 in that short amount of time, which is why it's up 0.3%. It's down 1.8% on a 24 hour, but 11% on a 7 day. The more and more that comes out with Binance, you may see BNB take a big hit and move down into that 250 level. I can see that, depending on what happens with CZ. I can see that 250 level. I did buy a little bit at around 271, somewhere up in there. So, we'll see. We'll see where this thing goes. I'm still a believer in BNB. I don't think Binance is going to fold or anything like that. BNB is used on that to swap pancake swap, stuff like that. So, I think it'll be there. I think it'll be all right. I do believe, though, I'll tell you guys straight up that when XRP wins this case, and it looks more and more like they are, I can see BNB being in trouble and dropping down to 250, and XRP leapfrogging them, and coming up here to number 4, and maybe BNB coming down here to number 6. I can see these two swapping positions relatively quickly, and XRP sitting at 52 cents. I can see that happening very quickly. So don't be surprised if one day we're on here talking about XRP taking over BNB spot, and having their sights set on Ethereum. And I try to remind people that at one point, XRP had a bigger market cap than Ethereum. So, it was already done once. It can be done again. Every time the SEC comes at crypto, seems people start to buy. Yeah. Clint, every time they come at crypto, people see good buying opportunities, right? These are all good buying opportunities, right? And I'm not here to pick your tokens for you and tell you what to buy, what not to buy. But when you look at some of the tokens that they named in the lawsuit as being securities, you look at ADA. I'm not an ADA fan. I don't own any ADA. It moves a little too slow for me. But you look at that going at 33 cents. That thing's down 9.4% on the 7-day, right? That's a great buying opportunity for somebody who wants an entry point or to DCA in for ADA. The same with Solana. I don't own any Solana. I used to, but I sold out. It's another one. I lost some confidence in what they were doing. But when you look at this under $20, sitting at $19.84, and you look at it at, that's a great buying opportunity anytime it's under $20, right? So these are great opportunities, and that's why you see the market start to increase its market cap a little bit, because I'm a big Polygon fan, right? I love Polygon. I think it's the best layer 2 out there right now. It's sitting at 79 cents. It's down 10.5% on the 7-day. That's a great entry point or DCA point for a lot of people. So this market is going to continue to give you opportunities, right? It's just a matter of whether or not you take them opportunities and capitalize on them, or you sit on the sidelines, right? And a lot of people are starting to take them opportunities. ADA and H bar. I own H bar. Clint, I own H bar. I'm a big H bar fan. H bar right now it is a buy. It clearly is a buy with where it's at. I think last time I looked at my wallet, it was down in the 4.8 range, somewhere in there. Where is it? Where are we at now? 4.9 right now. It's actually down 4.2%, so it's actually hanging in there on the 7-day. Not too bad, but anything H bar under 5.5 cents to me is a great entry point. Matic, hell yeah, I'm a big Matic fan. I got a lot of Matic. So H bar is something that I hold on to, and continue to hold it. Even Chronos, I'm not a Crow fan. I bought some when it went down to this 5 cent range, when the whole proof of reserve thing started to happen. I bought some, and then I sold out when it got up to at one point the 9 cent range. When it went on a run, I sold out and took my profits and walked away. But even Crow sitting at 5 cents right now, 5.9, is a great buying opportunity if you believe that crypto.com is going to be here for a while. That's a great opportunity to get into Crow. Remember, this thing was trying to push $1 in the last bull run, and even before the whole proof of reserve thing happened with them, and they really took a big dip. This thing was sitting at 15 cents, so that's a good buying opportunity right there. Anytime if you could take this at 5 cents, and then even if that gets to a 10 cents, anytime you're buying blue chips and you get a 2x on a blue chip, you're winning. You're winning. You double up your money. Same here. H bar DCA. Yeah. My H bar I bought really low, so I don't need a DCA right now, but I'm definitely watching it. Crow Crow's a great buy. Yeah, is a tremendous buy right now if you believe in this token. I'm not buying any Crow. I have enough stuff that I want to DCA into that I've been spending money on. But if somebody told me that they were invested in the Crow and get ready to get in or DCA in, I would say like that's a good move. It's just not the move for me right now. Jasmine is another one. Jasmine, I own Jasmine. I told everybody on the stream, I bought 2 bags of Jasmine. Jasmine's one of these ones where I think it's gonna do well, and especially in the fourth quarter when they lock up a lot of their supply. I think it'll do well. It's a great buying opportunity right now. And it's not at its all-time low, but it's a great buying opportunity for where I think that they can go. So, I put some money in Jasmine, twice, 2 different bags. So opportunities all over the place, guys. All over the place. There's opportunities. It's kind of like you can come in here and just pick your crypto, right? Whatever you want to invest in is a great opportunity for you. So when we look at these bubbles, they're green. They're green on a day. They look really good on the 24-hour. We've seen that on the chart. We'll drill down to the hourly. They still look good this morning. They still look really good this morning. So the crypto market's starting to rebound from all of this news and everything that's going on around it. But keep in mind too, being in green doesn't necessarily mean that you're in profit either. The market took a hit yesterday. It got smashed pretty good yesterday. So with that, it doesn't take a lot for these tokens to show up in the green on a chart because they were so far down yesterday that just showing up, just having a little bit of a gain, you're gonna see green. So it's not about whether the chart's green or red. It's about where you're at in these tokens and whether or not you're in the green or the red. A lot of times I look at some of these tokens and they're in the red, like XRP, right? When it was like at 40 something cents, it's sitting in the red, but I wasn't in the red, because my DCA, my cost for XRP is like 31.5, 32 cents. So even though it was in the red for everybody else, it wasn't in the red for me. So, understand that, you got to know where your price point is and whether or not you're in the red or not. So that's the most important piece. What else do we have going on this morning, guys? Well, I think we probably got a lot going on. And here's why I'm telling you guys to get your money off of Binance. So the SEC files a motion late last night to freeze crypto held on Binance.us, right? Here we go, right? The SEC wants all the cryptocurrency held on this exchange to be frozen. And they're waiting for a judge to rule on this today. They filed this in Washington, D.C., in the courts in Washington, D.C. So if this happens, and the judge wakes up this morning and he decides that it's time to freeze he or she decides that it's time to freeze the assets on Binance US, you're not moving your money. So you have the opportunity right now to get your money off of Binance and protect your money and protect your assets. Do that. We didn't have this heads up with Voyager. We didn't have this heads up with Celsius or Genesis or FTX or anything else that collapsed. It just collapsed around us, right? So you guys have a heads up for Binance US right now. I always say that this isn't financial advice and don't take my advice as financial advice. This is financial advice. Get your money off of Binance immediately. Move it to a DeFi wallet because Binance US, if this goes through, which it probably will, there's no reason for a judge with them charges. There's no reason for a judge not to grant this. They're going to freeze your assets. So go go ahead and get them off. And one of the reasons that they're doing this is because if you remember when the whole FTX thing happened, one of the biggest things they needed to do was chase down the assets of FTX and where they are and where they went and who sold what, who owns what, and all this stuff. So if they just freeze them now, then they don't have to chase them later, right? So there, this is the issue right here, and it's only Binance.us, but remember, they're suing CZ as an individual. And CZ's going to do what CZ's got to do. He's going to fight this, but he's going to have to cash something out in order to pay them legal fees. So make sure you're getting your money off of Binance. Anything Binance. Coinbase CEO confident in an impending court battle with the SEC. So the Coinbase CEO came out and said that he was going to fight. He was going to fight this, right? Which I agree with him. He should fight this. He said that he'll fight this in the courts all the way as much as he needs to. I agree with that. I think he will. I think Coinbase is in a whole hell of a lot better situation than Binance, and I think the charges against Coinbase, they can fight them and they can probably actually win their case. CZ on the other hand, I don't know. He's got a lot going on, and I don't know if he can win, but I think Coinbase in a whole hell of a lot better situation, and they could probably win this. And they could probably make up a lot of ground for cryptocurrency. For Coinbase itself. One of the things that scare me with this Coinbase lawsuit, though, is they're going after the Coinbase DeFi wallet as well. And I want to see how that plays out because that's the interesting piece to this is how they're connecting the actual Coinbase exchange to the Coinbase wallet. And how they're going to make that connection and what they're going to do. But they were saying in their court filings that Coinbase was selling unregistered securities off of their DeFi wallet. So I don't know how they're making that connection, but however they are making that connection is going to be really, really interesting to see, because this could have some repercussions coming down through here. Just moved everything off Binance. Okay, Ken. Yeah, I mean, they got that cease and, and Binance US gonna have that cease and desist order. I fully expect the judge to sign off on that today. I fully expect that to happen. So I think that'll be the next news coming out today. Feels like a relationship ended. Binance. Yeah, I'm a big CZ fan. You know what I mean? Like, I back CZ with the whole FTX situation. I backed them with the whole proof of reserve situation. I'm a CZ fan. I think CZ's good for the space. But at the end of the day, if you did that dirt that they're saying that you did, then you got caught, you got to pay the price for that. So it is what it is. And I think a lot of the stuff that they're charging CZ with, he probably did early on, because this investigation goes all the way back to like 2019, 2020. I think he probably did early on, and probably just couldn't clean it up. Like the whole VPN issue that they're hitting them with, that was before Binance made you KYC on Binance.com. That's before they made you KYC. So people were hitting it from the United States with a VPN, and he was allowing that to go through. But he fixed it later on with the KYC issue, with the KYC on Binance.com. But they're charging him with stuff that he did from before. So from before. So, how much of his charges are from, 2022, 2020, 2019, 2020 versus, 2023. I don't know. But we're gonna find out. Um, and with the changes, with the change, he is accused of with the charges he's accused of. What's the difference between him between him and FTX? None, Elmo. There's not a difference between him and FTX. They're charging him almost with the exact same charges that that they charged Sam with, and that's why I say they're really uh they're really expect to see, you can probably expect to see some criminal charges coming out soon. Uh Elbow does not like CZ. But I was a fan of CZ. I'll say that. But at the end of the day, if you did what you did, you got to you have to pay the price. But really, the charges that are in that lawsuit are no different than what the charges are against FTX. I would fully expect the DOJ to come out with criminal charges against CZ pretty soon, within the next couple days. That tweet he made in 2019 seals his fate. Yeah, that tweet he made in 2019 does seal his fate. And also they have him on a voice call saying that he was selling securities, and that he was allowing U.S. Citizens to use Binance.com. Elbow. I know, man. CZ's one of them guys that you either love him or you hate him, right? And I'm in the middle. I teeter in the middle now with CZ. If you would have asked me a month ago, I would have told you. CZ. I got his back, right? Like, they got his back, but obviously, as things unfold, you got to start questioning that a little bit more and more. And Elmo, you may be perfectly right. Maybe we should have questioned CZ long before all this stuff started to happen, right? Maybe we should started to ask more questions. Waddy the Crypto Hunter, what's up? Good morning, brother. Elmo coming in hot. Elmo is coming in hot. Clint, good morning, Waddy. Yeah, good morning. But this is a big deal. So I'm telling you guys, by the end of the, you guys should be moving. If you have anything Binance, anything on Binance, I know that they're just putting a motion to freeze the assets on Binance US, but if you have anything Binance, whether it's Binance US or Binance.com, I would be getting my stuff off of anything Binance, anything, because I'm telling you, there's no reason for a judge to wake up this morning and not sign this order. If you read the charges against CZ, it makes perfectly good sense why a judge would wake up in the morning and sign this order. So expect that today. And I'm also expecting criminal charges to come out against CZ at some point, because after our space last night, I went back to the lawsuit, and I went and matched up what they were saying about CZ with what they actually charged Sam Bankman-Fried with, and they're almost identical. They're almost identical. So I'm expecting criminal charges against CZ to be filed soon. And we'll have another Sam Bankman-Fried situation with CZ. The only differences with CZ is he doesn't live here, right? He doesn't live in the United States. So, they may have an extradition issue, things like that. CMC is the terror of the space. They CMC does what CZ tells them to do, and they don't necessarily list coins and tokens appropriately, and they they they're not always on top of their game. That's for sure. A lot of people are losing. A lot of people lose confidence in CoinMarketCap. That's why a lot of times I come and I show you guys the crypto bubbles, right? Because that's not connected to CoinMarketCap. And that's why you see Hex listed up there. That's why you've seen Pepe listed way up there. Long before Binance listed them, and CoinMarketCap moved them up the charts. So morning everybody. Morning back to say and well good morning, Seiko. Welcome back, man. But I think CZ, here it is. But I do think Coinbase is sitting on a whole lot better footing here, and the CEO says he's gonna fight. I hope he does. I think Coinbase has a chance to get out of this. And I think he should fight. I think he's got a chance. He's got a chance here to plead his case. And when you look at the chart, when you look at what they're charging, he's probably going to get popped for staking. I'm going to tell you that right now. He's probably going to pay a fine for staking. He's probably going to pay a fine for selling, maybe some cryptocurrencies. But I think he'll beat some of the major charges. So we'll see. But he's got a chance. He definitely has a chance. And yesterday I said that I wish that Coinbase and Binance would team up to fight the SEC. I take that back. The more and more charges that have come out, and the more and more that CZ kind of gets put on the on the headline here, I think Coinbase should distance itself from CZ as much as they possibly can, because I think that would weaken their case, because I think CZ is going down. Sniff, 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 sniff. Seiko's my boy, man. Yes, Ken. Seiko is on it, man. Don't forget to use Say to Pay. Seiko on. Oh man, Say to Pay. Oh my God. Did you pay your $500 fee to apply? It's about as good as the Volti card. So here you guys. U.S. lawmakers urge IRS Treasury to hurry crypto tax rules. Urges IRS and Treasury. So if you remember this guy here, Sherman, he sent a letter to the IRS and the Treasury saying that he wants them to hurry up. Him and another dude sent a letter to the IRS and the Treasury Department saying that they are urging them to hurry up and make cryptocurrency IRS laws for taxes, because people are evading paying taxes and skipping paying taxes, and he wants this cleared up really, really quick. So this is something that obviously he wrote the letter. Obviously, he's on a digital committee for the government. But if you remember, this is funny because here's Sherman that's doing this. Mung, their whole token is built around this dude right here. He is the one who stood up there and was like, the Mung coin and this coin and that coin during the hearing, and made himself look like a complete ass. This is him. And now he's sending letters to the IRS and the Treasury saying, people are skating, paying taxes for billions and billions of dollars, and we want this fixed. So this is going to get interesting too. So where does the IRS and the Treasury take this, right? Bone to 100. Curtis K. Bone's gonna run. Bone is definitely gonna run. There's no doubt about that, Curtis. Bone is taking a little hit right now, but Shabarium's got to come out. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about, right? Bone is going to Bone is going to continue to trade in a 76 to 90 cent range, 75 to 90 cent range until they get Shabarium out. And without Shabarium, they're just going to continue to trade here. You're going to see these spikes like this, and then you're going to see these big dips down here like this until Shabarium. Once Shabarium comes out, everything changes. If Shabarium's got to be good, though. Shabarium's got to be good. It's got to be workable, and people have to use it in order for Bone to run. I think Bone is going to run. Bone's going to be one of these tokens that everybody wish they were buying down here at 77, 75 cents. But I'll say this, and people could think I'm crazy. They better not let Paul Swap beat him to the punch, because that's not going to look good for him. Where's Doc? I talked to Doc last night. Doc had some stuff to take care of, some stuff to do, so he wasn't sure if he was going to make it this morning. There he is. He's my representative. Don't talk bad, Daniel. Like, I'm not talking bad, man. I'm not talking bad, Seiko. I'm not talking bad, man. What's up, Doc? Good morning. Damn, Curtis called Doc. Doc jumped out of bed, man. He jumped out of bed, threw his socks on, got online. Ken and Curtis called him. I told you, just woke up. Yeah. He heard his name, man. Man, look, now everybody's saying good morning. Yo, my man, Curtis called him fresh out of bed, man. But yeah, Bone's gonna continue to do this sideways action until Shabarium comes out, man. Elbow, you see that? Elbow, did you see what just happened? Curtis called Doc, asked him where he was at. That joker jumped out of bed, threw his socks on, and jumped online. You see that, Elbow? I was talking to Andrew at 3:30 a.m. Oh boy. I bet you we'll be getting a call. I bet I'll be getting a call after this. Yeah, well, I know we laughing at it, right? You see that? But now we're waiting for the bots to come in. Doc's here. Where's the bots? There's Big Watch. Dude. You just float in too. What's up, DG? What's up, DG and the DJs? Big Watch. We're just laughing at Doc. My man just woke up and threw his socks on and jumped on here because Curtis called him out. So we're just laughing at him. Yeah, MMA strong, baby. Yeah, always. What's up, Elmo? Big Watch. Big Watch. Yeah, Big Watch in the house. So what's up, brother, man? Big Watch, I got your message yesterday. I just didn't get your message until after the space. But yeah, I got your message. So as far as BlackRock goes with Coinbase, I think we talked a lot about the space, about these exchanges in general. and about what the SEC wants to do. And how I think that they want, your Fidelities, your JP Morgans, and all them guys to kind of control cryptocurrency trading. And Big Watch asked me, well, what about BlackRock? Since they're such in bed with Coinbase, right? What are they going to do? I think Coinbase will survive this. We looked at their stock a little bit this morning. I think they'll survive this, but I could see BlackRock in the very near future setting up their own exchange as well. So I think BlackRock is in crypto, right? They're in it. They're in it. They probably have the most invested in crypto, and I can see BlackRock teaming up with somebody to set up their own exchange, and probably taking that exchange to the New York Stock Exchange and trading it publicly. I can see BlackRock doing something like that. But the thing about BlackRock is, like, as quick as they were teamed up with Coinbase, is as quick as they can go team up with somebody else and move that money over there. So he's just there. I had a good one. Yeah. So Waddy Doc is like Ben Beetlejuice. Yep. Curtis called his name 3 times. He showed up. Beetlejuice. Oh man, Big Watch. So everybody's saying hi to everybody. Ken, Raphael. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. I hope you're doing well, man. Say Gohan. Raphael, I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Anybody? Raphael, Seiko, everybody saying hi to each other. But yeah, we talked about that on the space last night, and that's my thoughts on that. Big Watch. I didn't not want to not answer your question, but I did get it. I just got it after the space. Sometimes when I host in the space, it's hard for me to look at messages at the same time. So I didn't grab that one on a space. So I wanted to get with you now about it. But yeah, I think Bone's gonna run. I think Bone's gonna be good. I just don't think that Bone's gonna run until Shibarium comes out, and Shibarium better work. Shibarium better be good. People better use Shibarium, or they're going to or Bone's not going to run, and they better hope Paul Swap, because the people that are developing the Paul Swap and that whole ecosystem over there, they came from Shib, and the Shib dev pissed them off, and that's why they're over here developing all this stuff. So if they can develop this blockchain and these swaps before Shibarium comes out, it's not going to look good for Shibarium, because these devs, they have a lot of pull in the Shibarium community, because they were developing, they were helping them to develop Shibarium, and the dev pissed them off, so they left. So if they can develop all this stuff before Shibarium comes out, it's not going to look good for them. Get ready for the wallet game updates, and metaverse updates. Yeah, we ready. Meta Week's going to be a big week, guys. I'm telling you. Meta Week for MMAI. I say this, I tell you guys all the time, like, that Meta Week, they got to show up. We got to show up and show out there, and our utilities need to be out, and they need to be ready. Not necessarily 100% out and ready and out of beta, but we've got to have something to show at Meta Week, or it's an opportunity wasted. Thanks, bro. I just thought BlackRock was going to have a say in how these laws play. BlackRock will have a say in everything that happens. Big Watch. They run the stock exchange, so they'll have a say in everything. But BlackRock's going to do what benefits BlackRock the most. And if they can get in bed right now with somebody and start their own cryptocurrency exchange, they probably will. They will. Waiting for my 20 trays, 20 trays of eggs. Oh man. Okay, Raphael. You waiting for your 20 trays of eggs, man. That's a lot of eggs, brother. Paul Swap. Paul Swap is in testing right now. Yeah, XXI, I know. I know it's in testing. Their wallet's out. It's they can't beat Shibarium. So if they're out before Shibarium, it's just not gonna look good for Shibarium because it's just not. And this has been the issue with Shib since day one. It takes them too long to do anything. Those guys are throwing action, not fake hype. Yeah, they're they know what they're doing over there. They were developing Shibarium, so it's they. I'm just saying, Shib can't mess this one up. Hey, Dr. Rob, you doing Twitter Space today? Oh, good question. Nobody. What's good? What's good, Big Watch? Buy now, or Chase Elmo. Elmo later. Buy now or chase Elmo later. That's true, man. Elmo be buying a dip, man. Elmo buys every dip. I had to try that. Oh, okay. No Big Watch. Definitely Friday. Okay. So we're gonna do a space on Friday. That was kind of up in the air a little bit. So it's nice to see that we doing it on Friday. I keep missing you, your Twitter spaces, because I'm in bed. That's all right, Ken. That's all right, man. They're late for you, man. They're late for you. I get it. I understand it. So, want to talk a little bit about Neroni to you guys too. It came up yesterday, so I want to hit on it a little bit. Here's the Neroni chart. It's sitting at about 9 cents right now, 9.2. Why are we talking about Neroni? What does Neroni? It came up yesterday. Project that I'm looking at. Project that I think they're doing some real innovative stuff over there right now with AI. They have a couple different AI tools that they're working on. And it's not all right. Yeah, it is, Ken. You're good, man. If you gotta sleep, you gotta sleep. Lena was on there. Lena was on there at midnight. Yeah, but then she fell asleep. But yeah, we're gonna talk about Neroni. Just because I don't bring you guys every play that I'm in, but when it comes to Neroni, I think it's important to know why I'm talking about Neroni is their AI platforms. More importantly to me, it's their AI bot that they're coming out with, but they have other AI platforms that they're coming out with and that they have. And for me though, the selling point was the AI bot that they're coming out with. I'm really looking forward to that. So I am going to buy into Neroni because you have to own 1,000 tokens in order to utilize the bot. The bot's going to be very different in this space. It's gonna be a plug and play bot, basically a bot for dummies. But actually, the bot itself is the only bot that's going to be out here in the cryptocurrency landscape that has an AI feature to it, which means it learns as it goes. And also, like, let's say I want to put a bot on Bone's chart, right? Because we were just talking about Bone. It'll also go out if I wanted to and seek like projects with like value and trade on them as well, which is very unique and very different. So I like projects that are doing things different and not the same old, which is why I really like MMAI. So, but this is one of the reasons why we talk about Neroni sometimes. We don't name it by name all the time, but sometimes we just say, there's this project that I'm looking at, and this is why I'm looking at it, and this is what I'm doing, right? But we don't always name it by name, but we're going to start naming it by name. It's Neroni. It ran up to 13 cents, right around 13 cents the other day. Can't remember the exact day, but it ran up to about 13 cents. It was playing around the 5 to 7 cent range for a while, and then it had a big run up to 13 cents. A lot of it was because of my opinion was a lot of it was because of the bot and the talk that's getting out here about the bot and kind of what they're doing with it. And you got to understand the bot community is very small, the people who use them, because they're so hard to program, they're so hard to use that the average person can't use it. And Neroni is changing that whole landscape with what they're coming out with. And I think a lot of people are really starting to get on board with that. They're really starting to appreciate that. Plus, a lot of the other AI platforms and components that they have. Neroni is an AI company, right? It's an artificial intelligence company, and that's what they specialize in. So they have a bunch of different platforms that really specialize in AI. The one that obviously drew me to Neroni was the bot, but I don't want to disrespect anything else that they have going on over there because, a lot of it's all good stuff. Something that Crypto Lounge brought to me months and months and months ago, and I slept on it for a while. But there was a reason why I was sleeping on it. I was invested in so many other things. I just couldn't, I was stretching myself too thin at this point. There's a certain amount of tokens I like to own, and I don't like to go over that. So Neroni just didn't fit into that. And but it does now. And so when we talk about it, this is why on this channel, you guys know I'm honest with you. And Neroni's not paying me. I'll tell you guys right now, they're not paying me. They should pay me for talking about them, but they're not. So this is free one for them. Need that bot, Daniel. Oh yeah, Doc, I know. Me and Doc talk about this a lot. How Neroni's bot can change the space in different ways to utilize it, and how I think it's going to be very good for them. And the good part about it is it's just not free for everybody to use. You have to own tokens. You have to own tokens in order to use it. So it's just not free or something that you can buy into. You have to literally own the tokens. So that gives their token instant use case. And that's what I like about it as well, is they're giving their tokens use case. So they need to sponsor your channel, Daniel. It's hard because usually I won't talk about a project like this if they're not sponsoring me. We'll run through a project, but I usually won't talk about it like this to this extent and why I'm investing in it and what's going on. So they're getting a free one here. But they won't keep getting a free one. I'm telling you guys now that I'm investing in it. This is why I'm investing in it. We can talk about it periodically from time to time, unless they're paying me for my time. Once that burn happens in Neroni, max supply is 8.5 million tokens. Yeah, that burn's going to be huge. So that burn's going to be huge. When's that burn actually coming, Elmo? I heard about the burn, but when's it actually coming? Did they announce that yet? Looks good for real. Yeah, Neroni's got a good project. They're doing some stuff over there that's innovative. They're doing some stuff over there that's different. And it's a good project. It really is. It's a solid project. Daniel, your name was mentioned in the whale groups already. Well, thank you, Elmo. Thank you for letting me know, man. But yeah, I think Neroni's a very solid project. It's a good project. If you look at the charts, the chart looks healthy. It has its run, it has its pullbacks, but they get bought up pretty good. The community looks good. The project is solid. The project is solid as a rock, man. I mean, from what I could tell, if they can deliver this bot, I think it's going to set them apart from everybody else. But again, right? What do we talk about? It's got to work, right? They got to deliver. It's got to work. It's got to function the way that it needs to function, right? So, but I think it will. I think it will. And like me and Doc, we talked about it. Like, we need this bot. I want this bot. So we did burns. We did burns. 2 burns already with 2 months. With 2 months, the rest. Okay, so in another 2 months, the rest of them will come. We need that. We need that community to support channel also. Yeah, I mean, I like the project. So what's the supply now? Elmo, with the supply right now, let's see. Total liquidity, volume, ETH, pool, Neroni, total market cap, supply looks like it's 9.24 million. Is that right? That's not right. Total supply 9.24 million. No, that's right. 9.24 million supply. Total market. It's a low supply. The supply is not huge. That supply is not big, and they're already burning it off. Buyback and burn, or just burn, Elmo. Don't worry. You got me. You got me in there. Elmo, man. Elmo always has my back, man. I appreciate him so much. Yes, Neroni is here. We have some people from Neroni here. Neroni is the best. It's the best thing. Is the best thing you can buy. You can buy right now. Neroni has a lot of good stuff going on. We were just talking about that. A lot of good AI stuff going on. That bot's going to be good. The AI platform is good. The project is solid. Community looks to be solid. Price action is solid. The burns are coming in. Looks like a solid project. So I don't think, it's one of these things where I said, we're going to start talking about it. We started at 10 mil. Okay, so you guys did burn off some of your supply. So, go ahead and hit that sub button, man. We're going to keep talking about Neroni here on this channel, I think. A little bit here and there, but the solid projects, the price action is solid. The price action is solid. The project's solid. They have a lot of good AI development going on over there. I'm really, really excited about the bot. And one of the things that I do love, well, I should say I do really, really like about what they have going on is they're utilizing their token, right? They're utilizing their token. You have to own Neroni in order to utilize some of their not some, all of their AI platforms, which gives their token instant use case, right? So you can't just drop in. And we talked about this on a couple of Twitter spaces before, and also on here is, when you're holding tokens, always ask yourself, why are you holding that token? What advantage does it give me to hold this token, right? And with Neroni, there's a clear advantage to holding a token. You get to utilize their utility. So it gives it utility right off the bat, which is probably one of the best things that you can do, because when you come down through this chart and you see, you see some buys in here, and you'll look and you'll see it'll be like 1,000 tokens, right? Well, you know that somebody's buying 1,000 tokens to utilize the utility, and you get enough of them, and it can really make your chart have some positive price action too. So I do like that. Use case and utility for your token is probably what'll make you stay here for the long haul. We talk a lot with MMAI about this too. Use case and utility will make you stay here for the long haul. And if you don't utilize your token, you're probably not going to be here that long. And that's kind of what Neroni's doing, and I like that. I see Neroni at 50 at $50, and in a couple of years, that's my opinion. That's my opinion, and not financial advice. Okay, you got it at $50 in a couple of years. Not financial advice from Elmo. I see a lot of recent sells. Yeah, it's because they ran up. When you look at it, when you come from like 5 to 6 cents and you run up to 13 cents, you're gonna have people taking profit, right? People are going to take profit, and you're going to work your way back down. And that's something I was looking at too, big watch, and it's merely people taking profit. You had a big run up. Now, a lot of people have doubled their money and tripled their money, so they're taking profits. So price jump from 5 to 13, yeah, and you're gonna have profits. You got profit taking, so you have to expect that with a run like that. You've got to expect that. I'm buying the dip. I'm buying the dip around 7. Yeah, me and Dr. Robin had some discussions about this. So, I know where I want to get in, and I'm going to buy the dip. And, but I'm not going to wait too long either. So, solid project. Yeah, Ken, it is a solid project. It really is. Every project has sells. Big watch. Yeah. This really is all about this run right here, big watch. When you go from 5 cents up to 13 cents, and then you have some profit taken right at the all-time high. But a lot of times, what I was impressed by this, and this is the hourly chart, guys. What I was impressed with this was you got to your high right around here, 13 cents, and you had people taking profit, and then you literally went sideways. You had people buying at this level, which is rare, which lets me know people really, really, truly believe, right? And then you started to see some more profit taking here. So for every hour that there's profit taking, you've got sideways action, right? So at every level, and when you get to I want to say that this level right here is probably right around. This level right here is probably right around the 10-cent level, somewhere up in here. You have a lot of sideways action here. So, this is odd to see that when you get to your all-time high, that you have, a couple hours of selling and then some sideways action before you take another step down. If you look at a lot of other charts, when they get to their all-time high, this red candle usually comes to their previous high, which would probably be right about in here. And then it'll go sideways. So, which is about where you're at right now, right? Right about 9 cents is probably, somewhere on the top of this candle right here. But that's what you usually see. You usually see it trade sideways at the top of this candle right here. And that's about what they're doing right now. But this actually traded sideways long before that. So I was shocked to see that. Like that's not usually that's not usually how that works, but that just goes to show you how strong they are. Like button, guys. Yeah, hit that like button, smash that like button. MMAI has the wallet with a $50 purchase with a purchase. Neroni has the bot. So yeah, yeah, Elmo. And you know what? That's what I was saying. Like, I love the fact that they're utilizing their token, right? They're utilizing their token for people to participate in what they're building. Gives the token great use case, and you're right. MMAI has a $50 buy-in for the wallet. Neroni has about a $50 buy-in, a little bit over $50 buy-in right now, given the price action for their buy, and that's reasonable. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, they need to hit me for a Twitter space. Yeah, we talking a lot about Neroni, and you know how I am. I usually, and I'll tell you guys, like you guys know, I usually don't sit here and talk about projects that aren't paying me, right? How long have they been around? Well, let's have a look. Let's go to the day chart. They've been around for a while. They literally, like, this is not a new project. Let's go to the day chart here, and we have to refresh this mess to get it to come in right. It's not this is not a new project. They've been around for a minute. This is February. Looks like right around February 17th, somewhere up in there. Big watch, right around February 17th. Man, you sure you're not getting a sponsorship, man? I'm sure. I'm positive. Kelcher, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Have you checked out MG or MU? No, I haven't checked out either of them, Ken. Ken, if you DM me on Twitter, the contract address, I'll check them out. Around January, yeah, that's what I got here. Around January, February, somewhere in here. Right, looks more like February. No, there's the 10th. So yeah, maybe around late January, early February, somewhere in there. January, Daniel. Okay. It's hard to tell with this chart because, as you can see on the bottom, you got February sitting right here, and then you got like the 17th sitting right here. So, yeah, right around January 17th. This isn't laid out by the day. Like, see, it goes from the 10th to the 19th when you do it by the day. So, it's hard to drill down to the exact day. But January's about right. So, with that, guys, I'm gonna get out of here for the morning. They say January 13th. Well, there's the 17th right there, and they're on the chart. So, yeah, all right. They probably launched around the 13th. There's the 17th, and it's not lined up by the. Yeah, that seems about right. I'm gonna get out of here for the day, guys. And get out of here for the morning. This AI project, looks superior to someone some of the others. Big watch, it does. It is superior. This AI project is superior to some of the others. I'll tell you that right now. I've been watching this one for a while. It definitely, the quality of their AI is definitely superior to a lot of their competitors out there, without a doubt. Bala, I don't know if I'm saying that right. But yeah, okay, January 13th. Okay, that sounds about right. Great free show. Great free show, bro. No problem, man. Sometimes you got to do it, but you need to get paid. You need to get paid now. I bought because of you. Yeah, like me and Dr. Rob were talking about this, and I told him, I said, yo, we got to get on this with the technology that's coming out, the bot that's coming out. We got to get on this, and we should look at this. And I had already been looking at it for a while, And the more and more we looked at it, the more and more we talked about it, the more and more we did some more deep diving. We're like, yeah, you know what? This is a great project. AI looks really good. Technology looks really good. What they're trying to do looks phenomenal. Great token utilization. We're like, yeah, we're in. We're in. We're gonna get in this. And Elmo held out on us for a little while. He didn't tell us anything about it for a minute, but we know now. So, but that's Elmo holding it to his chest, close to the best. But we're in. We're gonna get in. Super great project. Thanks, man. Thanks, man, for mentioning a video about it. No, man, yeah. I mean, it's a good project. It's good project, and gotta like I said, I don't usually talk about projects that I don't get paid to talk about. So, but this is a different one. We talked about it today. Need more exposure. Yeah, definitely need more exposure for that bot. Only if new wallets coming. Yeah, new wallets will come once that bot comes on. New wallets will come. Trust my trust my friend Kemp. Put things out. Put things out that you are trust. I listen, Elmo. I trust you, and you held this one though. But I already knew about it. I was talking to Crypto Lounge. We were looking at it, and then me and Rob started looking at it, and I kicked myself in the butt because I didn't buy it here. Right, I had a chance to buy it right here. And I didn't. And that's all right. Opportunities come, and there will be another opportunity. But I did. I literally had a chance to buy right here. And I'm going to tell you, if I would have rode this wave up, I probably would have took profits like everybody else. And then you kind of start to see it recover, right? And that's exactly what you want to see out of a chart. You want to see the recovery. You want to see the recovery while they're building technology, and that's what you're seeing right now. So definitely a good project. So with that, guys, I am out for the morning. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this morning. Appreciate you guys chilling with me this morning. We'll do this again tomorrow morning. I don't believe that there's a Twitter space at all today. Tomorrow we're gonna have one with Waddy at 7 p.m. on Thursday. He just got to get that scheduled up, and we'll all be able to set our reminders. And then now we know Friday with Dr. Rob, there's a Twitter space as well. So, with that, guys, you guys have a great morning. Be safe, trade safe. Know that Binance US has a court order right now pending. I mean, that the SEC has a court order right now pending on Binance to freeze all their assets. So if you have your money on anything Binance, make sure you're moving that off of Binance. There's no reason for the judge not to wake up this morning and sign that order to freeze Binance US assets. That went in while we were on Twitter Space last night. And there's no reason for them not to wake up and sign it this morning. Protect your money, be safe, move that stuff to a DeFi wallet, and make sure that you're protecting yourself. Understand you don't owe CZ anything, you don't owe Binance anything, you don't owe Coinbase anything, you don't owe anybody anything. Keep your money safe. And with that, guys, be smart today. Secure your money. Great buying opportunities. Buy the dips, buy the lows. Cash is a position. Make sure you got cash to buy. And with that, man, I'm out. Elmo, have a great day. Appreciate you. Bye.